Hey, we're talking about movie marathons up next on Geek Out SA. Do not attempt to adjust your... Do not attempt to adjust your YouTube video. We control the stream. And welcome back to Geek Out SA. It's Friday and we're having fun. I need to turn off my speaker.
And we freaked out the producer because we didn't tell him that we changed the intro, and he was like, "Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. What's going on?" Oh God.
And it's much shorter. I don't like it. It's much shorter.
It is much shorter.
Yeah.
So Vincent said, because I had all these ideas of what to do, right? And Vincent was like, "Is your head supposed to be cut off like that?" Now I'm distracted because I can see us over there. Vincent said
Oh, it's
that the
because I
intro was
scrolled
too
it down
too
a little
long.
bit.
Your mic's not on.
My mic is on.
I can't hear you.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
I'm just always too loud, so I move my mic way down. You can hear me. I promise. I promise.
Yeah.
So Vincent we had wanted to do a new intro. It was something that we said we were going to do on New Year's resolutions.
Mm-hmm. So
finally, since we're quarantined, and I kept pestering him, and I was like, "Come on, we need a new intro. Come on, we need a new intro. Come on, you said that we were going to do a new intro." Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Yeah, but I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want." And he had that little staticky thing at the beginning, and so he was saying, "Okay, I really want to use this. How do we use this?" And so then we kind of collaborated and bounced things off of each other. But then the way I had it planned out, it was still pretty long. I think it was still like 30 seconds or something. And so Vincent was like, "Nope, too long. People don't want to sit through all that."
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to cut things down because if we don't get to it, people are going to switch off real quick. So we shaved like 4 seconds off.
I think it was way more than that.
It was 20. It was originally 20 seconds.
Really? That's all it was? I felt like it was like 30 seconds originally. No, it was only 20.
No, it was only 20 seconds.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody has a shorter attention span, so we got to move on with things. And I know our show is already too long for most people since we do 40 minutes. But we always have stuff to say.
We've shaved it off from...
An hour. Used to be an hour.
Used to be 2 hours. When we first started, it used to be 2 hours.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Not when I was on it.
Not when you were on it, but
I was like,
when we started, it was 2 hours.
There's no way I could sit through 2 hours.
Or no, it was an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was long.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah, it was a long time.
We did have that one show that was like, what was it, like 4 hours long, 6 hours long? That one anniversary show that we did at
Magic Beans.
Magic Beans.
Yeah.
Gaming Cafe. Yeah. We had a bunch of guests on and stuff. It wasn't just us like sitting there.
Yeah.
We were talking to a bunch of different people. So.
Well, and then we also did the thing for Armada.
Oh yeah.
Star Wars Armada. Yeah.
That was really long too. But again, that's people playing in different sections of the game and then trying to move up, so you're seeing different battles happen and stuff and commentary and things like that.
But besides just games, we're talking about movies today, so movie marathons, and we've actually, since we've been in quarantine, we've done 2 movie marathons.
Yeah, we've only done 2, which isn't really a lot. Stuart's like, 2, that's a lot. To me, that's not a lot, but I guess that's because we have a lot of movies and we like movies.
But for what they were, or what for one of them was, that was a lot of movies. But
I'm just wondering if we can even count them as movie marathons, since we only watched like 1 or 2 movies a day. It wasn't like we sat... So full disclosure, I cannot sit through a bunch of movies back to back to back to back. I can't. Vincent has to let me have breaks in between, so that I can get up and mess with stuff and paint something or organize something.
We've done it once. We did it leading up to The Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm. But even then, I fell asleep.
We saw from 1 to 6.
Yeah. But I fell asleep through some of that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got up and fidgeted and walked around and made food. And I was like, oh, it's popcorn time. And, you know,
But I was like nonstop. I
Oh,
was up
you,
through the
yeah.
entire thing. Yeah.
Vincent will not move. Like, if you put down Matrix, if you put down Star Wars, he's not going to move.
So the first one that we did, so we're big sci-fi fans. So the first one we actually did wasn't actually Star Wars. It was actually Star Trek.
And I was surprised because you suggested it.
Yeah. And it wasn't the original Star Trek. It's the new.
Yeah, it's the new.
The new
one.
timeline. Which I really like.
Well, Simon
because
Pegg, like, how can you go wrong with Simon
yeah,
Pegg,
no,
right?
he's great.
And what's his name that was on Heroes? Who's Spock? I like that actor.
Yeah.
Zach something, right?
Zachary.
I don't know. I never know
something.
actors' names. And then,
So Pop Culture Geekery says, "Hey, Quarren peeps.
hey.
I'm like Colleen and Vince is like Sarah."
Oh yeah, because Joe must have to get up and like move around, and Sarah's like, "I'll just sit here and veg."
Yeah. Yeah, just check it out.
Yeah, Joe and I are secret siblings. We have this Disney problem, and we're secret siblings, and nobody knew it. So, but yeah, no, I do love to watch all the movie. It's not that I don't, but for the Star Trek, so we watched one a day. So it was like one a day for 3 days. So it wasn't like we sat down and watched all
No, we watched 2 in one day, didn't
Did
we?
we?
Yeah, I think we did.
No, we watched one a day.
No.
Your days are all blurring together, hun.
They are doing that too.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
No, we saw the first 2. We saw the first 2, the first day, and then the second day we saw the second. No, we skipped a day. We didn't watch one, and then on the third day we watched the last one.
I don't know. He just wants to be right. So you know what? Vincent is right. Whatever Vincent says goes. And
That's what happened.
He'll just negate whatever I say online in front of other people.
We skipped a day. We skipped a day.
Okay.
That's why it was 3 days, but we saw
But we
the
didn't
first
watch
2.
all 3 in one day.
No, we didn't.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. I'm duly corrected. So, but then we went to Star Wars after Star Trek.
Yeah.
And that...
But that took us some time to get to that.
Yeah, it wasn't like we jumped in the next day or something.
Yeah. But that wasn't one a day.
No, that one definitely wasn't one.
No, there's no way you could have... Well, you could have done it one a day with how things are these days, because you're
Where
not
else are you
anywhere.
going?
Where are you going to
You've got
go?
nothing else to do.
Yeah. Where you're not supposed to be going anywhere.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be.
You shouldn't be going anywhere, so you might as well have a movie marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people... So I have seen people posting, again, reposting, since we have all this time. People are posting the Marvel movies so that you can go back and watch them in order of how they're supposed to be as far as the timeline goes. Because they're not, the timeline's not in order of when they were released. But if you want to watch like the timeline fluid all the way through, people have it online to where you can watch it.
For what?
For the Marvel movies.
Oh, for the Marvel movies.
Yeah. So
and apparently it makes more sense.
Yes, when you watch it.
When you watch it that way.
What was that? How many movies is that? Like 18 movies or something? Now that's something that could take you a few days
Yeah.
to get through. I don't know that we own all of them though. You do? Stuart does? Stuart's going to come over. Our producer's going to come over. We're going to have... He's going to...
Most of them should be on Disney Plus.
Stay the week. Oh, they should
That's
be
true,
on Disney
yeah.
Plus, and we do have Disney Plus. So that may be something that we're looking forward to next. We have been talking about like what's next in line.
Joe says we plan to rewatch Harry Potter, which we started started watching that today.
Joe. Yes.
We actually started watching that today.
That's
so
exactly where I'm at. I'm at Harry Potter right now.
he says he bought the Blu-ray set super cheap on Amazon like 2 years ago, and he hasn't even opened it.
Really?
So it's time to open it. But we have all the movies on that too. Not all of them are on Blu-ray though.
Okay.
No, it came out. Well, I mean, we're gonna watch it, but
Yeah,
because
no,
it came out in 2000.
think so.
The first one was in
I'm
2000?
gonna have to come over and set you up with my Voodoo account because I've got everything on there.
Everything's
nice.
on your Voodoo account. Nice.
Nice.
Well, we like to collect movies. Like, we like the physical movies, so we have a problem collecting
I
the physical.
have all the physical movies too, but I've converted most of them to digital.
To digital. So I think that's next. Well, I know for sure. Well, I've been pestering Vince, and I hope for sure that Harry Potter is up next. But
No,
no,
it's not next.
I want Harry Potter to be next.
Well, we started watching already, but the one that we're going to watch all the way through, that we're actually going to super binge through. See, it's a movie marathon, but it's not necessarily, we're not binging the marathon.
See, so what's the difference? What do you think is the difference between having a movie marathon? Because I think when people say movie marathon, and that's why I wanted to kind of clarify, we're not binging it.
But
not,
we're
like, in
actually,
one
we're
day.
stretching that out because we're in quarantine. And you have other things that you have to do, like around the house and stuff like that. And then if you knock them all out all at once, then
What's next?
what's next?
There's lots.
I mean,
of
we
stuff.
have tons and tons of movies to see, but
So then, okay, so since it's not Harry Potter, because now I'm very sad. Is it Matrix?
it is
again?
Matrix. Again, we haven't watched that in forever.
We haven't. So I figured we were gonna Matrix, especially since the fourth one is coming.
Are you gonna watch the animated stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You've got the
yeah, the
animated
Animatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm We have that one too.
Yeah. So, yes. I mean, I was hoping to get to Harry Potter before we did Matrix, because I knew Matrix was gonna be coming. I was just hoping.
Well, we've already seen the first two because they're on USA right now.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. We got to start over.
Okay.
Especially now if you're going to put Matrix in the middle. Now we've definitely got to start over.
Okay.
But I don't think it counts when you watch it on TV.
Where else are we gonna watch it?
Because it has, like, on a TV channel, because it has
Oh,
commercials in it.
because it has commercials and stuff, and they
yeah.
cut things out
It's like
to make
they
it
cut
fit.
it out, and it's not the same.
Mhm.
It's not the same as sitting and watching it. So,
Oh, a manageable marathon would be Indiana Jones movies, especially if you skip Crystal Skull.
poor Crystal Skull.
It was a bad movie.
Call it a rope. Call it a rope. That's the best part.
That is the best part in the movie.
I don't know. It could be a very long movie marathon if you have the Indiana Jones. Young
Oh,
Jones
yeah,
Chronicles.
yeah, the Chronicles.
Yeah, the Chronicles. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if we own the Indiana Jones movies. Those are some we don't own.
We do.
Do we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go.
There's no way that we can't have that.
I'm gonna go have to catalog all of our movies so that we can see, and then we'll go through. I have been wanting to have like a Disney, not necessarily a marathon, because it's unless we watched, like all four of the Toy Stories or something like that. Not necessarily like that, but just kind of like Disney a day or something, just so that I can watch a bunch of the different movies. I watched The Sword and the Stone the other day because that's like one of my all-time favorites. But we haven't watched a lot of Disney. Well, we watched Onward. That's a Pixar.
I really liked Onward.
I loved that movie.
Yeah, that was a really good
Loved
movie.
that movie. I was like ugly crying.
It was really sad.
It was really sad.
Yeah.
So after we've done Star Trek.
hmm
We did Star Wars, which then it prompted us to do TikTok video about
But
that.
you know what we forgot in the mix of that? We didn't see Rogue One. We didn't see Solo. So we just saw the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
So it wasn't necessarily just Star Wars. It was just the Skywalker saga.
Yeah. We didn't watch all that.
Which makes me
Residuals.
really... I wish they would go further with Rey.
Oh yeah, you were saying that the other day.
Yeah.
That you want to go.
I think they left it open, but they're not going to do anything with it. They left it open at the end, but they're not doing anything with it.
Well, they're just not doing anything yet. I mean, you don't know. Maybe she'll have to be like in her 50, like Mark Hamill is, before they revisit her character. We'll just have to wait. Then we'll just get all this background information about, like, this is everything that happened while you were away.
Mhm. But I haven't even heard of like any not even rumors that they're gonna do that. I've heard like things that they say they're definitely not gonna continue that,
Yeah.
since now she's calling herself Skywalker.
Well,
I don't
and
know.
the Sith are destroyed, so I guess they don't have.
Yeah, but they're gonna come back
they don't
or
have-
something. I mean, there has to be evil in order for there to be balance.
Yeah.
I think Luke mentioned that in the last movie, or no, the Last Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
He mentioned that in the Last Jedi.
I don't know. I would prefer to see Obi-Wan. That's the one I'm looking forward to.
The show, the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. I love Ewan McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
I especially love him as Obi-Wan.
I'm still waiting. Well, the Mandalorian is supposed to come back earlier than was initially reported.
I don't know.
So-
Everything has been moved around so crazy because of all of this, and because shooting schedules have been messed up, and editing has been messed up, and everything like that. So for now, like that's why we're on these movie marathons. Is
because that's going to be like a super extreme movie marathon when we do the start with Rogue One, because that runs into A New Hope.
Well, and then if you're going to add in Rebels and Clone Wars
and then, well, actually, then when does? So even before that, then you have to watch Solo first, because that one comes before.
Well, it doesn't come before.
Yeah, it comes before Rogue One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Rogue One leads in right into A New Hope.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a long one, and then if you add the Mandalorian in that one.
Oh, you could spend quite a bit of
Yeah.
time just watching all of those things that are connected
It's
to
a
that.
long
So
time. Invisible Man, Frankenstein, Dracula,
yeah.
the old ones. Oh yeah, Fast and Furious.
Thanks, Stuart. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot. Thanks.
Bond, because there's 24 films in there.
I
think
knew
I
that.
saw a thing. Me
Connery
and Roger Moore.
and yeah.
And
And
these are lists of ones I own.
Alien versus Predator.
Oh, we did watch that.
Or-
We
or-
did have a movie.
Or Alien
marathon.
Predator. Oh, we did. We did
Before
watch the Alien.
stuff.
We didn't watch Prometheus though.
But yeah, we actually did that before Star Trek, I think. I forgot about that. I had forgotten that we did that. Although, didn't we watch that on TV? So it doesn't count.
Which one?
The Alien movies. It was on TV, right?
Well, yeah, but cable. It was on
Oh,
cable.
that's right. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like it was on TNT or USA or something.
There's only
With,
two in there.
With Raul Julian.
Yeah. Raul Julia.
Unless you count the animated movies, and there's a lot more of them, and they're actually good.
Yeah.
They're actually good. I've never seen any of those, so that might be interesting.
Or do you watch like Ghost Racer, Ghost in the Shell? Ultraviolet's not anime though. The Marvel, the DC. We could do a DC. We can, because we have all the
I would
DC.
love to go back and see all of the Christopher Reeve Superman. I would love to go back and do that.
Except the fourth one.
I think I remember that one.
He's a
Oh.
blonde hair, like,
Yeah, I don't think
Super
I remember
villain.
that one at all. I must have blocked it from my memory.
it's
it
really
wasn't-
bad.
It wasn't great. It was Canon Films took it over, and Canon was known to do things on the cheap, and they were on the downward slide there, and yeah.
And so it was horrific.
More with Ray in novels and comics. Daisy said she was done.
Doesn't
That's
wanna be
unfortunate.
typecast. Actors don't want to be typecast. So
To do any of these last three movies, he didn't want to do them.
Mhm.
But they paid him a nice chunk of change to do them, so he's like, yeah, I'll do it for money.
Actors do get paid a nice chunk of change.
Transformers.
Why would you watch that? All you do is talk trash about it.
I never talk trash about Transformers.
I'm talking to Stuart.
Oh.
Because it's good to watch and talk trash about. Because they are just some of the worst movies ever.
I don't think we own any of those either because we didn't even like them enough to buy them.
I own them all.
Yeah, we have them. We have Transformers. Terminator?
Our jam. Like, we liked them okay, but we don't own, like, the whole
See, I own
series.
most of everything, and I didn't even start with the horror stuff. Because Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Dead?
There's only, like, 2 of those.
3.
No, there's 3.
3 plus a TV series.
Yeah. That series.
Even though the first and second one were like almost the same movie.
Not really.
I mean,
Actually, there's 4 movies.
yeah, because they redid it.
Oh, yeah,
The reboot.
the reboot. What do you call it? I thought the second was the one where he got, like, the chainsaw arm and there was the skeletons and all that stuff.
That's the third one.
Oh, is that the third one? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I remember the most.
Well, the second one's a different story because they like redid the entire story for Evil Dead 2. Right? Yeah.
I don't remember. All of these things get smushed up in my head. I don't remember what they are. I'm like, I don't know. That's probably why we should do these movie marathons, because I forget. And then I smash only the parts together that I liked, and then I make like one epic movie in my head.
It didn't happen like that.
I know, you're always telling me that didn't happen. I'm like, it did. You're like, no, that's not how it happened. I'm like, yeah.
And we can watch Game of Thrones and just not watch the last.
I'm good. I don't really need to watch it. There are certain things that don't need to be revisited. Game of Thrones was good when it was there, but I don't know, there's so much new stuff. I hate to go back and watch old stuff.
Old stuff is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, some of the old stuff is awesome. Like, I'm down for all the old Disney. I would go back and watch that. Like, 80s movies, like, and I like Grease and Pretty Woman and that, but they're not, like, trilogies or anything like that, or big series.
Grease has 2 movies.
No, it doesn't.
3.
Yes, it does.
No, it
does
doesn't.
it have 3?
No.
They've remade
No. No. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No. Both of y'all need to be quiet.
Yeah, Grease 2 had
No.
motorcycles.
Mm-mm. Nope. That
Yeah,
was
it
never
had
made. That's not.
motorcycles.
Nope. Mm-mm. There's only one Grease. Olivia Newton-John. and
Who's
John
that
Travolta.
guy?
Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
It did happen.
That's a figment of your imagination.
It's
No.
Grease 2.
No. Mm-mm. No. Oh, well, we should watch musicals. We can watch Hairspray and Into the Woods, and we can watch Rent, and we can watch Les Mis.
And Cats.
We can watch The Music Man.
I haven't seen Cats. I don't think I've seen The Music Man either. We should watch that.
Oh, Joe says marathon by creator name like John Hughes. Movie marathon.
True. True.
Breakfast Club, 16 Candles.
That's it. That's all we've got.
That's all it's got. I have no idea. I don't know one creator from the other. I'm the worst when it comes to all this kind of stuff. So, like, there's actors, they have names, I don't know. There's people
Jackie
that produce
Chan
stuff.
marathons.
Okay. No, I would
We can
be
do a
down for
Jackie
that. We
Chan
haven't done
marathon.
in
That would be
forever.
awesome.
I love Drunken Master.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. So old, but so good. And then all the ones with him and Owen Wilson. Oh,
Shanghai Nights.
Shanghai
Nights.
Noon and Shanghai Nights.
The
and
Tuxedo, I really like that one.
Tuxedo was good. Oh, let's do all that. Yeah, okay. I'm down for that. See, now you're talking something I can get down for.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do The Matrix, and then Harry Potter, and then some Jackie Chan. And then...
We're going to end up watching Harry Potter first.
You don't know. You said
Yeah.
no. But luckily, I'm using your Matrix movies as a decoration, so you may not even know where they are. Look, both of them are looking around the room like, where are they? You'll never find them. I'm trying to think of what else we have that's like series-wise. I mean, we could watch things that like have two things in it. Like, well, we don't even have Zombieland Double Tap yet.
No, not yet.
I would watch those two.
Yeah. That was
Or
really good.
maybe by like actors that do stuff together.
Or
Like,
Escape from New York and Escape from LA.
no,
Which
we
are the
don't-
exact
no, we
same
don't have-
movie,
we
but
don't have
it's like
those. No,
cool.
we don't have those movies either.
And then we'll watch Ghost of Mars.
No, we don't have that
Yeah.
either.
We'll do it in sequence.
Oh, I think that we gave those to Goodwill
No.
like a really long time ago.
No. We didn't.
I'm sure that
Mm-mm.
we did.
Mm-mm. That didn't happen.
No, but God,
Blade
what's his
Runner.
name? No, Simon Pegg and what's the little fat dude's name? That's in like Shaun of the Dead with him and
Yeah.
World's End and then the thing where they're the cops and it's real funny.
Yeah.
We could just watch all of their movies.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot
and,
Fuzz, that's it. I like
Yeah.
that one. That one's funny. So, yeah. I'm seriously, I'm the worst. Like, I don't know any of these people's names or anything. I'm like, that movie where that stuff happens and there's those people and that. And then Vince is like,
And it
yeah.
was Simon Pegg and that guy from that Borderlands movie.
I'm like, that dude.
Or Into the Badlands.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was into Badlands.
Yeah. That was cool. Whatever happened to that show?
I think it's going to be in its last season. They haven't aired the last
They haven't
season
aired
yet.
the last one. I hope it's not as terrible as Westworld. I loved Westworld so much, and they killed it.
They're
Why do
doing.
they have to kill stuff?
I don't know. Well, they need to tell a story. They need to build that story. I don't know why it's taking them so long.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not down.
Which the last episode right now is kind of killing me of Clone Wars. Because I'm like, well, where are you going with this?
Yeah, where are y'all going?
I guess they're building the story of what happened.
Yeah. It's just taking them too long.
Yeah.
They're stretching it out too many episodes. I'm like, did y'all run out of stuff to talk about? Or yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, sad. Really, we should go back and alongside with, concurrent to our movie marathon, we should go back and like binge watch some of these shows that we like were watching religiously and then dumped off the wayside, like Shameless and Parenthood, and it's all got to be on Netflix at this point, right? So go back and go, remember that show we used to watch a lot of? And then we were like, never mind, don't want to watch
And then
it.
you can watch the UK version of Shameless and then watch the American version and compare them both.
And compare them, yeah, see? Pretty much at this point, we're going to do nothing but watch things on TV. That's what we're doing. Or watch movies that we have.
And I kind of opened up my Steam account again, so I'm gonna.
Did you really?
Yeah, I logged into it again, and
My
we
cousin
have.
just asked me about that. Because everybody's Animal Crossing obsessed.
Yeah.
And she was like, are you playing Animal Crossing? And I'm like, no. She's like, what do you play? And I'm like, I don't know, I like Gauntlet and Champions of Norath. And she's like, oh, are you on Steam? And I'm like, no, Diablo. PS4. I have a machine right here next to me. It's got all kinds of cool stuff. What was that game we played the other day? It was so much fun. I love this machine.
Yeah.
This machine is like my BFF.
Yeah.
One of the other of us will just like start a game, and then the other one comes wandering in. Oh, second player. Let's go. Oh, but back to movie marathons. I'm sorry, I keep derailing. My brain is not working so much anymore. I feel kind of foggy sometimes.
Yeah. It's difficult to just be stuck in the house.
Bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored.
Yeah. And then we've been doing TikToks to.
No, dude. Okay, poor Vincent. Oh, Vincent is a sit and watch anyway, right? Vincent likes to sit and watch. It's his favorite thing. So he gets on TikTok and he's like, I'm just going to watch a few of these. Then like 2 hours later, he's there like this. Honey, what are you doing?
I'm having a TikTok marathon.
I'm having a TikTok marathon.
Yeah.
This is why we need a movie marathon. But then he just has to put up with me going, okay, can we get up now? It's time to get up. How about we get up now? Let's go get up. Can I do some laundry? Let's.
Like I could probably sit through 3 movies and not have to get up.
Yeah, you totally could. Definitely. Especially if there was snackage.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could do a good 3 movies, no, hands down. No problems.
Yeah.
I have to like be on my app, games.
And then Colleen will like, well, can you pause it? Can you pause it? I'm like, oh, I just need to do something real quick, and then it ends up taking like 30 minutes. I'm like,
It drives him nuts.
I'm like, because we could be finished with this so much faster if we didn't do that.
I've also realized that I've been doing this new thing since we've been in quarantine that's driving Vince nuts too. Is I have begun to talk to the movies. And he does not like that. He wants movie time to be silent time. But I am used to a room full of like 30 kids, 6 times a day, tons of grown-ups, like people talking to me in the hallway, and it's just Vincent and I here at the house. So I am talking to the movies now. Yeah. And he keeps looking over at me with the evil eye. And I can't stop myself.
And I'll just stare at her and pause.
I know. Like if I do it for too long or too much, he will have stopped the movie. He'll pause the movie and he's like really loud. So that I get the message. I'm like, ooh, sorry.
Well, because it's a lot of the movies that we watch is a lot of talking, and it's a lot of stuff that they're talking, and if you miss something, then you don't get the punchline for some of the stuff.
Yeah, but it's like movies that we've already seen before. Well, not Onward. I was talking Onward last night.
And that was a good movie.
That was a good movie. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Vince, have you seen the DC animated movies? We're doing a countdown with, right now on our channel, it's 14. That would get a marathon.
Which, we've seen some of them.
Yeah, we've seen some of them.
Yeah, we've seen some of them. We own a few of them, but not the whole.
Not the whole thing, yeah.
I do love a DC animated. I'll tell you, DC does an animated better than they do a live action. Like, they can really do an animated.
Well, they can do shows too, though.
You can do shows.
Yeah.
I agree. I would agree with that. They can do shows. They can do an animated. But something about when they go live action, it's not. It's not their friend.
Well, I think they're getting better.
Well, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's fabulous.
Wonder Woman, Aquaman was good.
Aquaman was pretty good. Aquaman was pretty good.
I think this Wonder Woman 1984 is going to be pretty good.
It's pretty spectacular.
Because it's going to be like our era. I don't know if but if it's ever going to come out.
I think the only one, because I really didn't dislike Batman versus Superman. Justice League was a little tough for me just because we watched The Flash, the show, and I really do see that actor Grant as being Barry Allen. So this other kid who is from, Wild Beasts and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
I really like him as the Flash, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's cute, he's funny, he's got like the thing.
Yeah.
He's got like that I'm a Kid Spider-Man Tom Holland thing.
But the cool thing that they did
does.
on the show is both of them met each other in the Speed Force.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
In the big event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you imagine trying to do all of that? Trying to mingle all of the different DC shows and that would take forever too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad there are just people out there on the internet with not enough things to do in their lives so that they put.
And
all
then you
this stuff
put
in
Flashpoint
order
into it and then forget about it.
And then you can just go willy-nilly all over
It's
the
like,
place
whatever.
because you don't have
The
to
Flashpoint or whatchamacallit, the Legends.
Oh, yeah, the Legends. The Legends are a hot mess. I'm really, really sad that Brandon Roth is done
Yeah.
with Legends.
Well, I didn't really like him. He was kind of like no reason for them to be there anymore.
I thought so. I like him.
I think he did his really when he did on Crisis.
Yeah.
When he was Superman.
Yeah.
Again.
But his ending on Legends was good. At least he went out with a good ending. So I
Yeah.
liked that. So basically, for movie marathons, there's a lot of options.
Yeah, there's a ton of
There's a
options,
ton
but
of
who knows
options.
how long this is gonna last?
I don't know. I don't even want to speculate.
But we have
unless-
Netflix,
Yeah.
so we can see the older movies through that. We have Disney Plus, so we
the
can
one
see all
we
the
don't
Disney
have
movies,
is Hulu.
or the DC channel.
The DC streaming.
yeah.
I didn't know DC had a streaming.
Yeah, that's where they show Titans and Krypton.
Oh, I wonder how that Krypton is. Well, I wonder how expensive that DC is just to try something different. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what we need to do is CBS
Picard.
All. Yeah, I was gonna say we need
Yeah.
to do the free CBS. While CBS All Access is free, while they have the code, we need to do Picard and watch the season of Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
I could binge Discovery again because it's been such a long time.
Yeah, it's
since
been
we
a while
saw the
since we saw
first
that one.
I would totally go through and watch that. Maybe we should do that. Thanks, people. Good suggestion. Oh no, wait, that was us.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Actually, thank you, Joe, for all of the talking with us and interacting with us. It's been really great. Vincent and I are both a little fried today. We're just kind of like, I don't know, I feel fried.
Yeah,
So
it's been a long time stuck here, but we're getting through it.
we're movie
It's been a lot of
marathoning
fun.
it. So
Oh, we also hope you liked our new intro.
yeah, I hope you did because we worked on that together and we came up with something we like. And if you only want to see us for 15 seconds, we are doing TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you like TikTok, but we're trying to build our following out there as well on TikTok. We're on Instagram, so we try not to put the same things on all of our social media outlets. So you can check us out on Facebook, you can check us out on Instagram, you can check us out on TikTok, you can check us out on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to keep up with that while we have the time. You'll see some new videos coming out from me that I'm cutting together. I'm learning some new technology so that I can help Vince with the video editing. You'll see some old stuff that we have been kind of sitting on so that I could practice. So we'll be putting out stuff about the zoo and a little adventure we went on when we went to a park here in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put out some stuff like that.
And this is stuff that we did before all of this happened.
Yeah,
So
before all of the...
because we put out a shopping one that you cut, which was really good, and then somebody was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be going. You're not supposed to be shopping and stuff like that." I was like, "Well, this happened before.
It's happened before, so...
We just released it, but yeah,
But maybe if you miss shopping or whatever...
I miss shopping."
Yeah, Vince misses shopping. I miss shopping. It's one of the things we like to do. So, but check out all of our videos.
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when we come on next. But thanks for checking us out. Really appreciate it. Stay safe. I'm Vince.
I'm Colleen, and that's Stuart.
Geek out, SA.